Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad I finally get to make this video. I have been waiting on a planner to come so I could actually do this complete video for you. So welcome to my 2023 planner lineup. I know it looks intimidating, my big stack, but there is a rhyme and reason for using all of this. So I'm going to just give you a little bit of info on how I made the decision to use the planners that I did. So as if you've been watching my channel, you know that last year I was using my Erin Condren LifePlanner as well as an Erin Condren monthly planner, and I loved so this was the first time I used a monthly planner for my YouTube planning, and I loved it. However, what I thought I wouldn't miss, I did miss in this one, so which I will get to in a minute. And I absolutely love the Life Planner. I did the timed one and it worked perfect, but you know, once in a while you just need that change. And I've used Happy Planners in previous years. I have a lot of stuff for Happy Planner, like the cutouts, the page cutout, the hole punch and all that stuff. So it wasn't a big reinvestment to go back into these planners, and so I'm looking forward to using them, as I am planning on adding and subtracting things out of these planners, and that works really well with the Happy Planner since I can just easily add new pages and take out the old pages. So I'm going to start off with my first planner, so I'm going to put these aside. So I am not familiar as to when these were launched, as I am in Canada and I get most of my planners from Michael's. I'm actually going to remove my big calendar because that is part of my planning too, and I will get back to that, but that way it's just a nice clean slate here. So, but this is a 2022 vertical classic planner. It is in their classic size, and you can see the back. Like I said, I'm thinking it I don't know when it launched. Our Michaels had very few planners to begin with, so I just kind of went with, I knew what I wanted it to look on the inside, and then on the outside it was pretty much what I liked the best. It wasn't like I was going for the specific look. So I do love this one. I am not crazy about the pink rings. I think rose gold rings would look good, or silver. I unfortunately don't have any to replace to. I might down the road purchase some and just replace these out, switch these out. But I do love the look of the florals here. And then if you open it up, it has the really nice subtle, again, floral print. I really like this page. And then there's 2023, 2024, and then the perpetual calendar, which I am planning on using these for tentative appointments or appointments like down the road that I have already made, so that way I can do them in pencil, erase them if I need to or whatnot, but I can mess it up here before I switch it to the actual monthly pages. And then this is the January dashboard. So I'm thinking I'm going to put like January important dates, like maybe birthdays and stuff like that, and goals. And I do have a tracker that I use that I made myself. Let me just see if I can find it. So I had made this over on my, just in Pages on my computer, and I think that would fit perfectly here. So I might do that as well. I did use that in my other planner for this year, for 2022. So I might use that in here, and I'll just track things like vitamins, workouts, and stuff like that. And then I really like the divider pages. I think they're really nice colors, very subtle, kind of, I don't even know how I would say, but very subtle colors. They're not like bright colors. And then I like the hint of rose gold in them too. And then the monthly spread is pretty simple. There's no design, which I like because that gives me some ability to decorate it. That it just has the dots on the side, which I like as well. Oh, I have my insert in here that I'm planning on using. I was just playing around. So then here is the weekly spread, and it's your typical weekly spread, nothing different. And then again, there's the dashboard, and I'm just going to show you the dividers of this one. So that's February, March, April, May, June, July, and it has little nice prompts on it, so that's nice. August 1, September, and there's October, November, and then December, and then the back. I already, like I said, added some stuff, and at the back it has some notes, but that's all it has. And then this is the back cover. Here I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I will try and link this one for you down in the description box, so that way you can see exactly what it's called, and if you care to know when it was released and all that stuff, it should be in there, as long as I can find it. Now I am planning on doing some Franken planning in this one. I already printed out, I got some stuff on Etsy, and I had printed it out. Now I can't find it. Oh, right here. So to-do list, I just have to change this out. I don't know why on earth I put like a green painter's tape on here, but I'm going to change it out. I have some of the Erin Condren tape, so I'm going to put that in just so it looks prettier. And then I have all of my cleaning checklist and all the zone cleaning and all that stuff, so I'm planning on inserting that right at the beginning, like right after this calendar, the perpetual calendar. So I think I'm gonna probably stick it in here like that. And then I also have my daily routines that I'm planning on using. I'm gonna do this for my cleaning routine as well as for my self-care routine. I'm gonna use the same exact layout. I will link the Etsy shop where I got these from. The paper that I had printed these on isn't the best quality. I have to get some new paper because I don't love that paper. So I'm gonna insert that, and I'm also thinking that I'm going to be adding from, I used this last year as my daily plan, so I'm thinking about adding this in there as well every day as I need to, and just to plan out my hourly and then my top priorities for the day. But I'm not sure 100% if I'm going to be doing, because I will show you why, because I have another planner that I am going to be using and it has that. So that is my catch-all planner, and I will have plan with me's that I can go over everything and how I set up planners, set up videos as well, which will be all coming in within a week or so. So my next planner that I'm going to be using is a dashboard layout. I got dog hair stuck to it here. Dashboard layout, again, it's a floral design. I do not know what exactly it's called, but or when it was released. Again, I'm not like that into these planners to know all that stuff. Maybe I should be, but I go by what I love. So I like this print, and I think it kind of goes well with the other one. And now for my last, so I'm going to be using this for my content planning. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but I have several YouTube channels, from home cooking to DIYs, and this is my vlogging channel. But I also have a blog, and then all of my social media like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and all that stuff. So that's all gonna be in this planner. And what I liked last year when I was using just the Erin Condren monthly planner, the reason why I went with it is because previous years I wasn't finding that I was using all the weekly spreads to the way they were set up in regular planners like a vertical planner or the LifePlanner. So I felt that all I really needed was a calendar, monthly calendar, and some note pages. And I have used almost every single note page in my calendar, in my planner from last year, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some stickers for here for my name. But anyways, but I did find that I was missing a little bit of that weekly spread, because it was just would have been nice to be able to just divide my days a little bit and have it something to look at. So because it won't fit all in my catch-all planner. So then last year when I was looking for, I don't know what I was looking for, some inserts, I saw that this dashboard layout, and I thought this would be amazing for my YouTube planner. So let's go through it. So as you saw, it has a nice floral print, and then it continues on the inside. The colors are a little bit brighter, but they're still not too bright, which is what I like. And it's kind of the same setup, the calendar, and then there's the perpetual planning. And this could potentially be, I was thinking actually about using this for my paid content, for sponsorships and stuff like that, to put down when all the videos are due. And then there's the monthly goals and important dates. Again, if I'm doing collabs, maybe put them in here, and then what my monthly goals are for that. I'm thinking I might just decorate this one. I don't see myself really doing too much in here. And then again, so let me just show you all the dividers before I move in. So that's January, February, March, and I really like the little prompts that are on them, the ones that have it, because not all of them have it. May, and June, and then July, August, September, October, November, and then December. And as you can see, they all kind of match, so that's nice. And then again, there should be some, so this one has, oh, I was gonna say this one has extra note pages, but it really doesn't. What happened here is I have had all these extra inserts from when I used to use it, so I'm planning on moving these as I need them into the weekly spreads, because I like to write myself a little script for when I'm doing voiceovers on the videos, so that way I'm not rambling on like I might find myself rambling on with this one. So if you look at the January spread, so it has a little bit more design on top, not so much on the sides, which is just fine. I don't do overly a lot of decorating in my YouTube planner, because all the things that have to go in it, it's a lot, so I just find it ends up being way too busy. But in this one, I forgot to mention, I do love the rings on this one. And then here is the weekly spread. I like this part so much. I think this will be used and utilized the most. And then I can just write out all of my social media posts on here, since I'm going to be writing out all my videos in here, and then I can break them down in here, and I can also use my social media stuff, or I can even write out all of my videos on here and then break out my social media on here. And then tasks, anything that I need to do for the videos for that week, any important things, and then any pre-planning that I need to do for the following week for recording and whatnot for the other videos. And then here maybe I can do some decorating here, or do any notes, or some sort of maybe an affirmation or something along those lines. So I do think this is going to work really well, and I can't wait to start using it. As you can see, I haven't put anything in it, even though today, when I'm recording this video, is the 26th, because like I said, my last planner came in on the 24th, so really last minute. But I did have to wait for it for about a week or so to come, and I did buy it for myself for my birthday present, because it is a little bit of a pricey planner. So anyways, yes, so this is it. And then at the end, it just has the February dashboard and so on and so forth. So like I said, and I'm going to be adding those line pages for wherever I need to write any scripts or anything like that. And I also am in the middle of creating a YouTube checklist, which I will be sharing. I will probably be a free printable over on my blog once I get around to doing it. But I just find that I need a checklist, because there's so many things that I want to. So you share your video on YouTube, but then there's so many other components after that that I want to keep doing, because I do find that it does help to increase the views and all that stuff for the videos. So I am creating the checklist that kind of fits me perfectly, and I hope that some of you might find it helpful as well. So that's later to come. I'm hoping to have it done by the time I do a setup and moving into this planner. Now for my third planner, it is my fitness planner. Now some of you know, some of you don't. I do Beachbody. I work out all the time. I love looking ahead of all the different exercise programs that I'm looking forward to doing. I like to plan out at least 6 months in advance is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be using this one. Now last year I had created, you can see this planner last year as well, I had created this little dashboard. It is kind of like my goals for the year for my fitness, and they don't really change that much, so I am using it again. I just went ahead and printed up a whole bunch of different pictures that represented my goals and kind of like my affirmations and all that stuff, and I laminated it. And I just got my laminating sheets at the Dollarama. They work pretty well, and then I use my punch to punch it out, and that goes right to the beginning of this planner. Now this planner is the same planner I used last year, but I did find that I didn't use a lot of the middle pages. So because I have another planner that was doing stuff, and then I was printing out stuff, so I just didn't find that I used it as much as I would like to. So I decided to go ahead and just buy a couple inserts. Not a couple inserts, just buy the extension pack for the fitness extension pack for this fitness planner, and I had just inserted it wherever I needed blank pages. And then if there are any monthly pages like 2022 August, I am just going to white out the dates and put down my the proper dates. That way I'm not wasting any of the pages that I did not use, and that's what I love about this one, that I can actually do that. I wish I could buy an undated fitness planner. I think that one would work the best for me, but I do find that I am so into doing all of my journaling, food, and all that stuff at the beginning of the year. Last probably 3, 4, 5 months, and then summer hits and I don't do any journaling, and then I get back into it in September. So there was, like I said, a lot of empty pages, so I have just bought the inserts to replace the ones that I have used, and that I think it works really well. So I have a couple things in here already, so I'm just going to switch to, let's say, March. So, and as you can see, I have these pages that I'm going to have to replace. But anyways, so let me go in here. So March 2022, so I'm going to, like I said, replace that. And then this is what the weekly layout looks like. And the way I used it, I'm just gonna see if I can find the pages that I have taken out. I know that they were here somewhere. I don't know where they went now, but the way I set them up, so I always did a positive affirmation on top, then things that I'm focusing on, like workout, my water, my nutritionals, all that stuff goes here. Then I use this as a food log, and then I use this on what I did for exercise for the day. So that's what I do. And I typically have at the beginning of the week my weigh-in here, and then if there's any go here. And then at the end of the month, there is the April dashboard, and so I would just do progress, so my weigh-ins, and then where I want to be with each one of these, how I'm strengthening my mind, how I'm strengthening my body, and what I'm loving about myself. I think this is really important for reflection. So that's, and then in my monthly spread, so this is my April monthly spread, just so you can see. I'll probably be removing this because I have one here, but I like to put down all the stuff that I'm doing, workout plan, goals, and then my weigh-in for that month. So that's about it. It's pretty straightforward if you've used a fitness planner. I like this one. I like this one a lot because it does have the monthly spread. I did use a Erin Condren one, the small one that they had for the wellness, and one thing I loved everything about it except it didn't have a monthly spread, and I really like this just so I can plan out my month for workouts and see what I'm doing each day for the month. So that's my fitness planner. And now the planner that's new to me and I have not used it before. I watch Angie Belmar quite a bit. She's inspiring, even though she's much younger than me, but she's very fun, inspiring, bubbly personality, and I like positive stuff on Facebook. I don't like watching negative stuff. So, and she just gives out such positive vibe that I enjoy watching her. So she has a planner that she had launched, I think last year, or was it this year? I can't remember. I think it was this year. Anyways, it is a little bit pricey, even though she is a Canadian content creator. I bought this on Amazon in Canadian dollars. I think it was $58. I know with taxes and shipping it came out to $78 Canadian, which for a 4-month planner, as you can see, it's very thick. It is a little pricey, but I do believe that it will work for me for my goal setting. So this will be my goal setting planner, and let me just show you what it looks like. The pages are phenomenal. They're super thick. Then you have a 4-month vision, 4-month plan, a habit tracking sheets, and then you have month ahead, some empty sheets if you want to do some decorating, doodling, maybe do a mood board or whatnot. I probably won't do a mood board, but I can definitely do some drawing and stuff like that, because I did used to use a bullet journal quite a bit, so I do love some of that stuff as well. So, and then when you go into week ahead, again, there's your top 10 goals by weekend, how it's happening, this week's priorities, top priorities, mantra this week, and what I will do for me. So kind of a self-care thing here. And then you get into daily pages and you write out all your top 10 goals, top 10 to-dos to achieve those goals for today, and then to feel amazing I will do, and then top 3 movers. So those are top 3 priorities. Don't forget. And then great for gratitude journaling. You can do it in this space. And then here is that daily breakdown of what you want to do daily. So like I said, this is fairly small for me, as I like to get into more detail, but I will give this a try, or maybe just use it for certain things, not for all of it. We'll see if I will use this at all, or if I'm gonna leave this part empty. It's not dated, which I like, so if you miss a day, you don't feel bad that you missed a day. So, and then again, week ahead we go, and then there is at the end of the month, you have month in review. So you kind of go over what your month and see how things were going, and if you have accomplished any goals or you're close to accomplishing. It's a nice way to look in the month in review. So this is primarily for my goal settings. I love goal settings. I have my huge goals setting board that I set up, my vision board. I love all that kind of stuff. So it's, I thought this would be an interesting planner to see if I can use. I used to do it all in my journaling notebook and just kind of wrote everything out, but I like this because of all the prompts it has, and I think it will be easier to fill out than doing everything myself. So I will link it in my description box if you want to check it out. And I like the fact it is cheaper to buy all 3 for the year than just individually, but I wanted to make sure that this was something that I'm going to actually be using, and if I am going to be using it, I will probably be purchasing the 3 at the time. So that's that. And then I have one more planner that I wanted to share with you. Now so as you know, I love doing Beachbody. I mentioned that, but in September I have decided to work on my goals even more and to have more accountability. I became a Beachbody coach, so this is the planner that I'm using for that. Now this planner I was gifted by Erin Condren. It is I guess I was told that this was their Target planner that they sold at Target. So it is a life planner, but it is a book. It's not like spiral, and it is a vertical layout, which I like. And then but it is from July to June 2023. So since I already had this planner, I thought I'd give it a try using it for my Beachbody coaching. I just have lots of notes here, and then let me switch to January just because I haven't. So here's January. So I don't find that I fill as much in here, but to be honest with you, September and October were very slow. I was just starting doing all my training and all that stuff, and then I have gotten kind of picked up momentum of signing up people for my challenge groups, my accountability groups in November, and now in December as well. So I do. And then I also started my own, like I said, challenge groups and accountability groups. So I will probably be using this a little bit more because of that. But the monthly, the monthly spread I do use. I don't know if I filled it out for the month of January, just things that I'm doing, things that I want to watch, and then things do come up, I will be filling them in here. So let me just go into the February monthly spread so you can see what it looks like. So this is when the month starts. So you start with blank page, then this is, I guess, a divider page, but it doesn't actually have dividers, which I kind of wish it did, but it doesn't. And then there's your monthly spread, and I like the simplicity of this one because it just goes by kind of monthly colors, right? So changes every month, which is nice. And then if you go in here, another blank page, then the February dashboard, which is nice. And then we go into the vertical spread with a sidebar, which is nice. So when I use this for as a life planner, as a catch-all planner, I use this section for dinners always. So, but this will be nice to divide. I can divide my morning stuff I want to get done, like schedule, and then to-do list here. So kind of like workout, you know, whatever. I will figure this one out as I go, I guess. So, and then by the time June rolls around, I can have a pretty good idea as to what type of a planner I need for this business. So this is my business planner. And yeah, so like I said, I will link all of these below in my description box if you want to check any of them out. I know to some people that's a lot of planners, but it is how my mind works. And to throw things in a mix, I also like having a desktop calendar, because here I write all of my ideas as they come, and then I erase them, I scratch them out, this is not a concrete plan, this is more of an idea plan. And then once I know for sure, I will transfer all the good plans into my other planners, so that way all the scratching and all the messing up happens on these, not in my actual planners. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what type of planners you are using, if you are a paper planner or a digital planner. I would love to know. I tried the digital, it just does not work for me. I am very much pen and paper girl, and I don't see myself changing. So yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if this is your first time stopping by my channel. And I will be sharing move-in videos very soon with you guys, so stay tuned for that. Make sure your notification bell is turned on, so that way you know when these videos come up. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.